for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Serghei Polar Bear Spivac! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Irir, the Sledgehammer Latifi!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
You know, he's not the biggest guy, but this kid is a fantastic athlete. He's a really good wrestler. And man, Latifi can do some crazy stuff in the gym. He'll be doing flips and stuff. The dude's insane, but he's a great athlete.
Spivac getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slip through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Irir Latifi. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes, got to be careful here.
Latifi's able to flatten him out. This could very well be the beginning of the end. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Latifi.
Pinned his arm, he's got him in a crucifix.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up. Spivac getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Serghei Spivac.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You're controlling everything on the ground. You just take him down again. Position before submission. Remember that. All right? Yeah.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Effective jab there. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Spivac gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Nice punch to the head.
Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here tonight as he continues to pepper that body. Look look at those numbers, bottom of your screen, that has been the most significant stat in this fight. The body strikes landed.
Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Latifi's back in full mount. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Latifi. Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
Nice positional control here.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Spivac.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Side control now. Latifi's right back to the full mount.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Final seconds of the round. All right, setting up the armbar here.
Beautiful setup on that armbar. He's got it isolated.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a nice judo toss for him there. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Good work from the top here by Irir Latifi. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Spivac's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Ooh, it is tight now. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, and get back.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Latifi.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. Oh, big elbow. About 2 minutes here to go in round three. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Latifi's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Close guard. Spivac's trying for a submission here. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Latifi.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Latifi. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Irir, the Sledgehammer Latifi!
All right, Buff, thank you very much. Careful on those stairs on the way out of the octagon, but bigger picture, a dominant performance for the boxer here tonight, and he didn't force the finish against a very talented wrestler.
You know, you can win a fight by decision and still feel as though you dominated. I feel like that's what we got tonight.